Good morning, sunshines. It's a trend. I don't know. It's like I'm ready to go live and I push go live and then I'm like, no, where's my tea? And then I freak out a bit. So I just run to grab it. Welcome, you guys. Callie Carol here, and we are doing our daily weekdays, not weekends. Good morning, sunshine, where we're coming together to talk about moving from here to there in our lives, right? All of the different steps, some funny things, the nuances, the authenticity of that, and also some tips and tricks. So thank you for being here. As you jump on, we have just a theme of what we do. So you share the hashtag GMS. You guys, there's GMS is like so used by another like industry, and I just have been using it for years, but I just keep doing it. That's appropriate, right? If we all use it all the time, we could take over, I'm sure. Or good morning, sunshine. So when we share and we interact, we get better results from this. You guys, anytime you're listening and you're learning and you're working on your forward movement in your life, you want to be engaging in it, or you're just kind of a voyeur, which is okay at first. Eventually, though, start to engage. I mean, even if it's just the GMS, right? The next thing we do is we share something we're grateful for. Every morning, we start our day off with gratitude, and this can literally change your life, you guys. To take this on, right? We did the magic a couple months ago, all of us together, and I see people's lives literally changing. Ruthie has the sun. I'm going to tell you what, that's a huge gratitude for me, Ruthie. Right? I love. I'm from Colorado. I am a Colorado girl, native through and through. Maybe I wish that not as many people were moving here right now because it's getting a little crazy, but I love our weather. Right? And I love the fact that we get to have so much like snow and beauty one day. I mean, sun and beauty one day, and we're like out in the cabana having a cocktail. And the next day we're like, do you want to build a snowman? Do you want to build a snowman? That's right. So I'm grateful for the sporadicness and the variety of Colorado's weather. What are you grateful for today and why? And then you can read through one another's comments as people are posting on here to see what they're grateful for as well. So we interact with one another. You guys will see. We focus on one of our savers each day. Our savers, recommended by Elrod's book, The Miracle Morning: Silence, Affirmation, Visualization, Exercise, Reading, and Scribing. You take Jace to school? Do you want to come do Good Morning Sunshine with me for a second? Do you want to say hi to my friends? Do you want to see if they do hearts? For just a minute? Okay, you get those. Then you bring me one. And we're going to focus today on your affirmations, reminding you that on a regular basis, you want to be speaking kindly to yourself. So what are some of the affirmations you're regularly doing? Or what's something nice? What's an affirmation you could be adding in? Are you, speaking to yourself kindly? I am beautiful. I am strong. I am forward moving. I am successful. I am motivated. I am patient. I am becoming, and I am. I simply am in this moment. Some of those might not make sense to you, but they all make sense to me. So the more you're around, the more I might make sense too. Okay, let's talk about the music in the barnyard today. I love when you guys jump on, you're like, I have no idea what she's going to talk about today. Like the music in the barnyard, what is this all about? So over the last weekend, my brother's been in town. Some of you guys have followed that, right? My brother and my best friend married my brother, keep it in the family. They moved up to Alaska almost 2 years ago, and we've been together forever. To Alaska! So I don't get to see him very often, right? So brother came back. That's what we call him, brother. Why do a name? Like that's just what we've always done, right? Brother comes back. Don't you get that? He came back to visit us for a few days. My mom needed some plumbing service work. Yeah, so she flew him down, but also just wanted the opportunity to see him, right? And we had a little function on Saturday, and it was cold out here in Colorado. We got our random snow, and bring this over there. Bring it all the way over there. Put it back in. That's just a distraction technique, guys, PS. So we have this little function. We end up all being in the barn. So on our property, we have our home, and then we have our barn with like a party area, and then our the additional house right there. So we decided to have this barn party, right? You guys, awesome time, right? Everybody's gathering together. We've got food, we've got music, we've got drinks, we've got pool going on, we've got the babies running around in the baby carriers, we've got laughter, people who haven't met Witten before coming in, and just one of those moments where you sit back and you're like, wow, this is really amazing. This is really beautiful, right? And as I was going back and forth between the barn property and the house to do who knows what, probably make a bottle or something, right? I'm going back and it was just getting to like dusk, and I like turn around, and yeah, I'm a sky watcher. Anybody else a sky watcher out there? Like sky watchers at all, like to take pictures of sunrises, sunsets, right? You are successful, you are strong, you are happy, Miss Joni. I love it. Be sharing your affirmations. Thank you. So I stop and I just like look at the horizon of the moon coming out and the stars, and it's just gorgeous, right? And then like it's quiet outside, but you can just hear the music coming from the barn, right? And you can see the lit up windows, and you can hear the laughter, and you can hear the pool cues, striking the balls. And I just stopped mid-party. I was supposed to be running over to grab this bottle, and I just paused. And I just breathed it all in. Is that the right word? Breathed it all in. And really relished in the moment, I guess, of this like just deep breath. I did. I was like, wow, this is gorgeous. This is beautiful. Like, look at my life in this moment. And I had that silence where I was just sitting back and looking at all of the splendor and joy and relationships and beauty that was on the other side of those barn doors. And just listening to the buzz of excitement and happiness was such a beautiful moment for me. And I was thinking about it in that moment and the next morning. I'm curious how many of you guys take the time to consistently step back and pause. You want to watch that? I don't know. I think your thing's downstairs. You have to get it downstairs. Step back and pause and actually acknowledge the beauty and the amaze that's around you. The amaze, that's what I'm going to call it, right? Ruthie says she loves those moments, right? Where you just sit there and you're like, wow, this is gorgeous. And of course, you go to a party, you have a good time. Yeah, you have a great dinner with the family. You go to a concert or something. Like, that was really cool. That was really enjoyable. But do you ever in the moment step out of yourself, basically, and just look around at the scenery, look around at all of the joy and laughter and love and light around you, and like really deeply acknowledge that situation? Because what's amazing is that no matter what, it was good, right? No matter what, we had a party. No matter what, it was fun. No matter what, my brother was out here and we got to have a great time. We had some laughter. But just taking it that next level, come up here, buddy. I don't know where it's at. Just taking it that next level, just that slight amount to pull myself away and look around and listen and feel and hear, using all of my senses, right? And just pull that into my heart and have that gratitude for the situation. There's so many amazing benefits of that. There's just more enjoyment, right? There's more gratitude, which begets more gratitude, which begets more gratitude, right? And more love that begets more love. So as you sit there and do that, you are pulling more of those moments into you. My encouragement for today, okay, so we're wrapping up. My encouragement for today is for you to, I don't even know how you do this. It's not like you can set an alarm because the moments just come and occur, right? But maybe once a day, pull yourself back and just like when you're having a good time or you catch yourself laughing, maybe that's what it is. Like when you have like a laughter come out, right? You're like, oh my God, okay, I just laughed. What did Caley say to do? What did she say to do? Okay, I'm going to pause. I'm going to pull myself back. Maybe not right in the middle of this conversation, right? But I'm going to pull myself back and I'm going to look at that and just give gratitude and pull that joy deeply into my heart and realize this is the life I get to create for myself. These are the moments I get to acknowledge and I get to dive into so I create even more, right? So do you have one of the moments? Ruthie and Eric are both like, I love those moments, right? Do you have one that you can think of that's occurred for you in the last decade, in the last 20 years, in the last 20 minutes? Right? Something where you just pulled yourself back and you're like, that was gorgeous. And maybe you didn't pull yourself back at that moment, but right now you could go ahead and do that. You're like, wow, I didn't really think about it that way. Like that day that I dropped my son off at preschool and he came back out afterwards and he's like, Mommy, I love it. I play games. Like that can be one of the moments that just fills you up. And when you reiterate it, and especially when you share, you guys, I want you to know what you're doing. If you choose to share your magic moment, which is what this is, part of the gratitude, right? When you choose to share one of those moments in your life right now and other people read it, they can literally be affected by your positive vibrations, your positivity you're putting back out there, right? And pull that in. So as you share, you're giving to others. Okay, so this is what I'm going to ask you to do. Sharing, right? If you are wanting to share and increase the presence of others, I'm going to ask you to share this video. So on your personal page, you just push the share button, right? And you can share the video so that others can see how they could, thank you, Quincy, how they could be positively influencing others. Because each time we're sharing positivity, light, and love, other people are being positively affected to receive that. You guys, if you're committed for today, commit to recognizing at least one moment, okay? And pulling yourself back. You guys, listen to the music coming out of the barn. Freaking unbelievably gorgeous. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. Weekdays, 7:53 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's what we do now, right? Because who doesn't go live at 7:53? That's what I do. Thank you for watching. I love you guys so much. Light and love from my house to the light and love of yours. Talk to you guys tomorrow.